So in this session, we will learn how to configure the domain controller. So what we will learn, like DC configurations, along with DSCP and DNS roles. So before configuring any server to domain controller, first what we have to do, we have to connect it to the network and we have to give some static IP, which is I already given to this machine. In my case, that is 10.100, and that IP details, it is totally up to your network configuration, what IP series that is given by your router. So you can put any of the IP, but it should be static. You cannot configure domain controller with the dynamic IP. So I have already given the IPs. So if you have to enter the IP, simply what you have to do, go to the properties, double click on IPv4 and use the following IP address that I entered. And in production, you do not have to enter this IP again and again. It will be one time only. Now, first what we have to do, we have to change the host name of this machine to DC-01. That stands for domain controller 01, or you can keep it like AD01 as well. That is known as Active Directory server. Okay, but I will go with the DC, that is domain controller. Click OK. And I think this will ask for the restart the server. Okay, my remote session is ended. Why? Because my machine is rebooting. Let's wait for it. Mhm. Let's wait for machine to comes up.
Sir, inside that machine, you given us some static IP 192.168.10.2, right?
Yes, come again. What you just said? I was on my physical server.
Actually, sir, you are pinging through on 100.100, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we have given that static IP something different, na?
Yes, that is my internal IP.
Okay.
I will explain you. Just give me a minute. What is that? Okay.
Yeah, that 10.
So basically, in production, what will happen? Means your like Active Directory servers and other servers are configured inside your data center, right? And for an example, if I take this like like this is my Active Directory server. Okay, so and my end users are trying to connect from their resources, home resources or whatever the resources, right? Or maybe VPN.
Mhm.
So what will happen here, like for an example, this is my end user, okay? The first one. This is my end user
Yes.
and it is trying to hit my server with VPN. So with VPN, it is fine. Why? Because with VPN, that machine will be routed to my local area network. Means this server is configured with two network adapters.
Okay.
Your first network adapter, that is your private one. That is your internal,
Okay.
okay? And your second adapter, that will be your external.
Okay.
External or WAN IP or maybe over the
Mhm.
internet, okay? Or
Mhm.
live IP you can consider, okay? So for an example, when end users are using the VPN, they will directly hit that private or internal IP, right? But
Mhm.
sometimes, for an example, if users are unable to connect and you are supporting your lab over the or maybe from the work from home, right? So you will be
Mhm.
having at least two options to connect to this server with two different gateways, okay? So first one,
Okay.
that is for end users to connect it to internal by VPN, and second one, that is over the live IP. Our end users cannot connect over the live IP, okay, or over
Mhm.
the internet. And that is also applicable for office users only. Means if you are having PCs inside your office premises, right?
Yes.
So if your systems are located inside your office, so if every machine or end users are located inside IP, sorry, inside your office, so there is no need to route end user over the internet. Why? Because that connection will be slow. So user can directly hit to the internal network. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now, so we have changed the host name. That is fine. Now simply go to the manage, go to the add roles and features, click on next. Role based feature, click on next. That is a domain controller. Click on next. And from here, we have to select the role Active Directory and domain services. Click on add feature. Along with that, we will go with the DSCP and DNS. What we are doing, we are configuring all the three roles on the same machine, but in production, you will find different machines with different roles, okay? But somehow we have to manage our hardware resources as well. So we cannot afford to create three servers for three different roles. Click on next, next again, next again, next, next again, and install it. It will take a while to install that particular role. We are doing very basic kind of things. So please be there with your practicals from tomorrow, okay? Because if you skip these things now, you skip your practice and multiple things as well. So that role installation is done. Now what we have to do, we have to promote this server to a domain controller. So you can click on it. Now we have to create a new domain. So in my case, domain name is techmtech.com. In your case, you can create your own domain by your name or whatever do you want to create. Okay. Click on next. So you can see now it is asking to set a password for DSRM. So basically DSRM, it is your disaster recovery restore mode. So for any reason, if your domain controller, your user account, or your Active Directory server got corrupted, you can restore your database to new server with the help of this option. You will get one file and we are locking that file with some password. That is known as directory service restore mode. And that is applicable for every domain controller, whatever you have in your organization. I think it is taking a little bit time. Let's wait. Performance is fine. Why it is taking that much long? Okay, let's wait for this. Maybe some. Okay, so now I'm going to set a password for this file. So I've entered some random password. You can enter. You can create any password, whatever do you want to create. Click on next. Next again. Now it will pop up for your NetBIOS name. And in my case, that will be TechMTech only. In your case, that will be your domain name, whatever you have created. So in my case, that is TechMTech. Click on next. Now, very, very important for your interview kind of things, someone from interviewer team may ask you what is the database path for Active Directory server. So the default database path, it is in C Windows NTDS folder and SYS VOL folder. Please do remember this, okay? And manually, if you want to change the database,
Sir,
you can change it to C drive or any other folder, okay? But that is a default path, okay?
sir, what is this SYS role?
Look, that is for 64-bit file support. Means if you are running an application in 64-bit mode, means for an example, you can see inside this PC, you will be having two folders, program file
Yes.
86 and program file. So program file 86, that is your 32-bit, okay? And
Mhm.
SYS volume, that will support your 64-bit applications.
Okay. Okay.
Next again, here is summary, whatever we have selected, click on next. Basically, it is collecting the prerequisites right now and verifying the prerequisites. In production, you do not have to configure your domain controller again and again. You will get pre-configured Active Directory server. Okay, wherever you will join. So do not worry for that part. But you always must know if something went wrong, how to reconfigure the things again. Pankaj, when you have to go for your office today? What time? Your voice is not proper.
Cab will come 3 p.m. But I need to get ready before. Like, I need to take bath and then I need to finish my lunch
Okay,
like
means
that.
we can finish it up at 2 p.m. We still have 30 minutes, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So what it will do in some time, it will configure my server as a domain controller and it will restart the server. Okay, let's wait for this to configure. I will be back in 2 minutes. I'm on mute. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, so I think our domain controller is configured now. and it is not allowing to log in. Why? Because dc01/administrator. Nah. So we have to log in with domain user account. What is the okay, it is applying some policy. Wait for it. Okay, so now our Active Directory server, it is configured. Now the first thing that I have to do, I have to recreate my, where is that, Active Directory users and computers, and from here I will get all the user list and computer list, whatever is connected in my domain. So now let's create one OU first here. Let's name it like student-labs. Basically, I have to recreate the lab because earlier my storage was, hardware failure was there. So inside student lab, what I can do, I can, Pankaj, what is your full name?
Pankaj Kumar Gupta.
Pankaj Kumar.
UP.
And your user logon name, I will be giving P Gupta, okay? That will be your username, okay?
Oh,
Next, password user cannot change password. Password never expired. And now password. Mhm. Password I will share it with you separately, okay? On your WhatsApp chat.
okay. Okay.
Account, we have created this account on 7th. So 7 to 7, it will be 30 days. Then, okay, 30th of April. And so, apply, okay. Now, what I have to check, try to P Gupta. Mhm. The connection was denied because that user account is not authorized for the remote login. Okay. And why that is not allowing? Pankaj Kumar Gupta properties, then member of remote desktop users. Okay. Apply. Okay. Let's try it again. To sign in remotely, you need right sign in through the remote desktop services. By default, member of the administrator group have that's right. Okay, still not allowing. Pankaj, do you have your laptop handy with you right now?
Yes, yes.
Just open remote desktop connection in your laptop. Did you open it?
Open.
Open the remote desktop connection.
Any link or browser? I need to go with.
No, no, MSTSC. Simply open MSTSC.
In Google Chrome.
No, no. Look. Just share your screen. Click on the start menu. Here type remote desktop or type MSTSC.
MST.
SC. Yeah, this one, the first option. Open it. Now I will be giving one IP to you. Simply copy and paste that IP. Open your WhatsApp. That is a live IP. Copy as it is. Username is P Gupta. Password I sent to you. Yeah, copy that IP and paste it over there.
Yeah, I pasted.
Your firewall is blocking you. Which vendor broadband you are using right now?
I'm using Hathway.
Hathway not work. Can you switch your like Wi-Fi to your mobile hotspot? After that, you will be able to
Yeah,
connect.
yeah. I can do that.
Okay. Do it now.
Okay.
I think in this call we are only having 1 minute remaining. Okay, let's wait. Because Hathway and other third-party vendors, na, they guys are not supporting that feature.
Okay. Yeah, I have changed to my mobile.
Okay, now click on connect again.
Hmm.
Click OK. Click on connect again. Which SIM card is this that you are using right now? Airtel should allow this, no? I'm not sure. Click OK. Okay. Shivakant, can you try the same with your laptop?
Yes, I will try myself. I think I hope he's disabled his remote connection desktop settings. Just go to the start menu. There type remote desktop settings. There he need to enable the settings. Remote desktop settings. Yeah, the first one down it is appearing, right? Down. That one. Click on that. Yes.
Shivakant,
Yes.
I pinged
Ah,
you that IP address. Copy that IP address and put it on the MSTSC and let me